Hey everybody, welcome to part 7 of our Let's Play The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap on completely original hardware, wink wink, hopefully a 100% full game playthrough. So last episode we ended up doing a shit ton of disorganized and scatterbrained backtracking and running around as we did some kinstone fusions, got some heart pieces, got some upgrades. We also went through a portal that appeared behind our house that took us to a currently unknown place where some poor old man was being slowly murdered by an angry ghost. By saving him, we've guaranteed ourselves the light arrow upgrade later on in the game. But anyway, the main focus of last episode was to get to the next dungeon, which is the Fortress of Winds, as we seek out the wind element. So in this episode, we're going to clear out the palace. We're going to clear out the Fortress of Winds. We're going to get our third element, and then we're going to go do a little bit more running around because there are a couple heart pieces and stuff that I missed last episode that we could have got. I'm not going out of the way to do kinstone fusions, but any that happen to pop up along the way we're going to do. And then we'll also go and pick up any kinstone rewards that we got last episode that we didn't get around to picking up. I think that'll be enough to do for one episode, so let's get into the action. Creepy ruin standing on the far side of Castor Wilds. Maybe that's where the ancient people who guarded the element used to live. Alright, so obviously the place is covered in sand. Anakin Skywalker would be having a stroke right now. To think the ruins were hidden within this cliff the whole time. Watch your step, Link. There may be traps in here. No shit. Oh yeah, I can't get over there yet. Alright. Yeah, what are we actually supposed to do first? Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna go up here. And look at that, we got Stalfoses. I don't recall this dungeon being too difficult. I hate these things. Alright, we got the compass. When you're doing the clone links there, you gotta be careful not to make the clone walk into an obstruction, because then he just disappears automatically like that. Did something just fall down, or was it just my imagination? Oh no, something definitely fell down. Let's go get that key. Alright, we got a small key. Use it for doors and blocks only in this dungeon, blah blah blah. And I think we're gonna go into a different room now. I'm gonna go back out to this first hallway and go into the central chamber, or the central room of this area. Alright, now we've got the map. Alright, let's see what kind of size dungeon we're dealing with here. Okay. Alright. Oh. Alright, so apparently we have another Darknut as our dungeon mini-boss here. Alright, we got a red kinstone piece for taking out Big, Tall, and Ugly there. Whoa. Yeah, nothing suspicious about that spot. Blue treasure chest. What could this be? Ah, we got the mole mitts. Dig, dig, dig to your heart's content. Let's equip these bad boys. Alright, so this opens up quite a few areas of this dungeon we can start messing around with. Alright, what are we doing next? Interesting. This says return to the dungeon entrance. Okay, so we're gonna go off the back beginning apparently. Uh-oh, what happened? I was hitting the button I have assigned to the turbo function by accident, my bad. Like, why the hell am I swinging my sword like it's the Chrysagram from Symphony of the Night? Alright, so yeah, it says we're gonna go back down here. And since we're back down this way, now that we have these fancy gloves, let's go all the way over to this room. Because over here, according to my handy-dandy little guidebook, I'm sure if we pull up the dungeon map, we'll see it. There is a room way over at the end with... Oh, come on, really? We got 80 mysterious shells. How many of these bad boys are we up to? That's enough for some figurine farming. Alright, let's get back on track. Alright, so we're gonna go over here and through this door. Oh, Minish hole. Let's open this chest first. And I'm sure only one of these levers actually does something good. Let's see. Alright, so apparently all of the chests here are okay. All of the levers here are okay. Usually when you walk into a room in a Zelda game with two levers, one of them's a trap, so that's kind of what I was expecting. Oh no, that's a regular wall? Okay. Okay. red kinstone. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna have to get into that Minish portal one way or the other. How far apart are the switches? Almost a full length, I would say. Alright, so there goes another key. So obviously we're going to drop down and get that. We do have that piece of heart in here that we need to get to. Let's see. You know what? I was supposed to stay Minish when I dropped down here to get that heart piece, so let's make our way back up, shrink again, and drop down, because I am definitely, if at all possible, I am not going to backtrack into dungeons to get heart pieces. And hold on, because it also just occurred to me that I can get that chest. I just assumed this was all unbreakable wall, and this is obviously sand. Right. Oh, really? Minish fall down the hole. Alright, here we go. Now we can go get this heart piece, which should give us another container. You got a piece of heart, you completed a new heart container. Awesome. Obviously, one of these has to let us out of here. really? There we go. Alright, so we got the key. Let's see. Alright, so now we're gonna go back up to the room where we got the map, according to the book. Go through the other side of this double door. Whoa! Alright, let's throw the Pegasus boots on. There we go. Whew, we barely made it. I was certain we'd run out of time. Alright, there we go. Oh, hell no. Back, I say. Let's see. Am I actually supposed to shrink here or no? So obviously we'll use the statues to cover 2 of the switches, and we'll use Link's Shadow Clone Jutsu to do the other 2. Oh. Didn't really think that one through. They are to cover 5 spaces. How is that gonna work? Oh wow, okay. This dungeon's actually making me think a little bit now. Alright. There we we go. And we will use that key to go back out this door down here. Oh, you gotta be kidding. There's a lot of Minish portals in here, but I can't imagine there's any reason to actually use them. Great. Old Orms. How many treasure chests do we have left to get in this dungeon? There's one over here. I think that's actually the one in the other room. Or the one that we just passed by that we need to find a way to get to. Did I miss a key somewhere? Oh shit, yeah I did. Alright. Yep, we gotta backtrack. I missed a key. Actually, right where I said that, I don't know why there's so many Minish portals here, because we're not using them. I'll go back over here. Alright, but I see no way up here. This dungeon's actually making me think, but you know what? That's why I have the book. Sometimes I don't feel like thinking. Okay, so we're actually going to go and use this portal to shrink. I see what we're doing here. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see what we were supposed to literally walk in between the spiked rollers, but whatever. Too late now. Oh, crap. There's a small key we needed. Should be almost done with this dungeon. So now that we actually have the key, we can go this way. And dropping down either one of these holes should take us to that last chest. Oh no, good thing I picked that one. You got the big key, use it to open the boss door. Where is the boss door? Interesting. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Gonna make our way back to the map chamber. Well, the room where we got the dungeon map. We're gonna go right out this door here. That should be the last treasure dungeon. Now we're gonna go up this ladder here. I don't think there's anything in this room. Probably not. Alright, so there's our red portal, conveniently located right before the boss door. Let's equip our trusty bow and arrow, and I guess let's save in case we somehow die fighting this thing. So this is Mazaal, this game's version of Bongo Bongo. Alright, so now we are going to shrink and go right inside this thing. Find the pillar with the creepy eyeball on it and start wailing on it. we're going to repeat this cycle like 3 times and the boss will be done. But this time when we go inside, the whole place is going to be filled with sand and we got to dig around to find the creepy eyeball. Yeah, I mean, Minish Cap isn't exactly famous for having hard boss fights, so... Ow. That's it. Boss is done. You got a heart container. Your life energy has been increased and been replenished. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hearts already. All right, let's go grab that element. Oh, it appears there is no element anywhere up here. We are the tribe of the winds. Long have we lived with the winds. We have mastered them. Now we join them. Together with the great winds at our backs, we head for the skies. Those who come seeking our power must play the notes Zephyr teaches. May they lead you onward to the power that you seek. Well, would you look at that? You got the Ocarina of Wind. North, south, east, and west are all just a breath away. I do believe this is where the Tribe of the Winds once lived. So they've left for the heavens and taken their element with them. It looks like wind element is beyond our reach for the time being. We have no choice but to press on. Let's get out of here. The element was not here, but at least we now have a clue to its whereabouts. We must use the Ocarina of Wind to open a new path. Well, there's no point in standing around to go get that last element. I love that it uses the warp whistle sound from Super Mario 3. And look at this. Now we can fast travel to certain locations. So you want to know where the very, very first place I'm going to go is? Oh. We're actually going to go back to Castor Wilds first. Even though we could have just walked back, but whatever. Travel to this wind crest. Fuck yep. Aha! So that mysterious mark seeing is a wind crest. If you play the Ocarina of Wind, Zephyr comes to pick you up and fly you away. That means we can have Zephyr carry us to any other wind crest we've seen. Are you following me, Link? Don't hurt your brain thinking about it. Oh, fuck you, Hat. Just give it a try and you'll see what I'm talking about. Bro, he just did. Alright, so the reason that I came back here first is because there is now a spot we can open with the mole. Oh! Crap. I should want the Pegasus boots. So, close to where we entered this area. Oh, it's all the way up there. Alright, hold on. now that we have the mole mitts, there are certain areas that we can backtrack to. Ooh, that is a regular like, kill it, kill it, kill it, make it die. Alright, we got a red kinstone piece. And 50 more mysterious shells. Alright, so let's see what we're actually supposed to be doing next. So it looks like there's quite a bit we're going to be doing on our way to the next dungeon. Alright, so I think to wrap up this episode, all we're actually going to do is go and get the heart piece that I missed last episode in the Minish Woods. Let's take advantage of the fact that we can warp around now. This doesn't need to be a long episode. Yeah, let's warp to Lake Hylia. Oh. Let's see what's in here. I don't know if this is something we need to be doing right now, but let's find out. Oh. Forest Minish with a red piece. Alright. Hold on, because I most certainly need to mark this off on the list. Red Kinstone Fusion. Forest Minish in Lake Hylia. Alright. Oh. In the Western Wood. Alright. Alright, so before I go crazy doing all kinds of kinstone fusions, because that was not the purpose of coming here, let's go grab the kinstone fusion rewards that we can, and then let's also, grab the heart piece that I missed earlier, and then that'll be a wrap for this episode. So now that we have the dash boots, or the Pegasus boots, I could actually go and finish the cuckoo wrangling minigame too. But I think we'll, I'm not really sure if I have the patience to finish it right now, and, to be honest, there's a chance I'm even going to do a separate episode just to finish the cuckoo minigame, and then, just sit there and grab figurines until there's no more to grab, so maybe we'll do that next episode, take a little break in the action just to collect some action figures. Where is the witch's hut? Now this says that I should be able to go southwest, but... Ow. Oh, this way. Alright, there's the piece of heart that I missed earlier, which was stupidly right near a treasure chest, so that was just foolishness on my part. Now, I think... Yeah, there's another Minish reward that we opened up that we couldn't get to because we didn't have the mole mitts, so let's enter the cave here. Oh, hello. that's way too obvious. We ain't getting my shield. I'm not really sure if I'm even supposed to be in here yet. And that's obviously where we came in. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Well, there's a heart piece that we... Oh, you idiot. There's a heart piece that we can't get yet. Is that a lily pad? Hagen's words of wisdom. If you can't solve a problem, just ram headlong into it. Is that right? There's gotta be a Minish portal somewhere here. Aha ha 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 ha! That wasn't the Kinstone reward, was it? Oh no, we're back in Lake Hylia. But from here... Aw, come on, really? I thought just maybe that would be able to get us out and around to the other Minish portal. Another Minish portal, the doorway. Oh crap. Alright, so I'm not really sure if there's anything else we can do here. There's got to be some way to get into that doorway, but I don't think we can do it right now. That heart piece is obviously unreachable at the moment. Alright, so yeah, I guess we're not going to get all the Kinstone rewards that we can have right now. Or was that the reward? Maybe it was, and I'm just like having a brain fart. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Fire up the old ocarina and do some warping. And let's go to the Minish Woods. And where is that spot? Oh, alright. Let's make our way back. Alright, so this cave opened up from doing Kinstone fusion with the Forest Minish. Just a very short time ago, once we find the cave entrance. Let's see. Alright, back over the bridge. Oh. We'll check that out real quick while we're here. Oh. Yeah, you better have something really good. Okay, you got me. I'll make it up to you by selling you a Kinstone piece for two... Really? Sure, why not? It better be a good one. I kind of feel like I got... I kind of feel like I got robbed on that one because I used a Kinstone piece only to have to pay for another one, but whatever. Let's slap the mole mitts back on and see what's over here, because this might actually be the other side of that cave we were just in. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. Gotta be careful here. Yep. So I'm pretty sure the regular likes will take your shield if they manage to get you gobbled up. Alright, well there's some of the rubies back. There's a blue Kinstone piece. Alright, I guess that's acceptable. Alright. I don't believe there's anything else we need to do, or there was one more Kinstone reward, right? In the Western Wood here? Okay, yeah, there was one more cave. And I believe that's it. You got a golden enemy up there in the garden, but I'm not going to sweat that just yet. Actually, we are going to pay a visit to the garden to see if the guards have left yet, because if they have, we can grab a, another piece of heart. Let's go ahead and warp to whatever place is closest to the Western Wood. Well, guess we'll just warp over here. Oh, wait a minute, what is that? Alright, we're not gonna do anything with that yet. I want to go over and get the... Oh, come on! Alright, you know what? We're right here, and if I don't do it, I'm gonna forget about it, so let's just do it now. And I guess that all that's in here is a fusion. Alright, want to fuse Kinstone? Sure. Alright, hold on, because I gotta mark this one off as completed. This is the... what do we got? Forest Minish in South Hyrule Field. Alright, so apparently this fusion makes it so that syrup is going to make red potion. That's cool. Alright, that's cool, so we don't really need to go pick up that reward, which is awesome. Alright, now let's find our way to the Western Wood, which I guess we'll have to take the long way around. I thought we could get to it right from here, but guess we can't. How am I taking damage from dashing right through you? Oh no, there we go. Oh, that's the one that opened. Perfect. And piece of heart. Alright. I think there's actually one more cave we can open up. Another mole mitt area in Mount Krenel that we let's see if I have a warp point at Mount Krenel, because if I do, we'll pop over there and check it out. Yeah, let's warp to Mount Krenel. I love that we have fast travel now. Let's check this out and see if there were any oh, that's right by the mines. All right. Alright, I'm actually going to go back to the Mount Krenel map in the guidebook, because I know there would have been a call out. There would have been a call out on the map saying come back later. Okay, so there is one cave, and it's right next to where the Hermit's Cave was, and there is a heart piece in that cave, so we're certainly going to go and get that. Krenel Mines and Krenel Wall. I believe I want to go over to the Krenel Wall. Alright, so we're going to go check out this cave and get a heart piece, and then the last thing that we're going to do is go check out the Hyrule Garden and see if the guards have moved out of the way, because if they have, I think we can actually get another heart piece right now. And then maybe next episode we will just go finish the Cuckoo Ladies mini game, and then we'll because that'll get us another heart piece in a full container, and then we'll go spend like a half hour or 45 minutes just pulling figurines. Oh. Oh, this is a nice, obnoxious little maze. Alright. Alright, we got a piece of heart. We now have 3. Oh, alright, so if we can get the one in the gardens, that's actually already another container. Let's get out of here. Alright, so I promise this is the last thing we're gonna do. So I'm trying not to cram too much side questing into each episode, but I'm also trying to not have a crap ton of side questing to do at the very end of the Let's Play. Alright, so now... Yeah, Postman, I can run as fast as you now. The guards gone? They are. Nice. Alright, let's keep that ladder in mind. I want to go kill this thing. And there should be a piece of heart in here. Alright, so we can't train with this one yet because the room is too dark. We need to get the lantern, but look at that piece of heart. Alright, we've started our second row of heart containers already. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're gonna head back to our house, actually. Take a little nap and end this episode there. I guess you can only, I want to see what happens when we actually buy all 3 of these. No more, but come back again. I promise to find more. Okay, so you must have to buy all of them before he restocks. I want to just go back up here one more time and see if he has a whole new set now. Okay, alright. I see. Alright. Alright, so we finished the Fortress of Winds. We didn't get another element, but we did get the Ocarina. We now have fast travel. We picked up a few more heart pieces, did a few more kinstone fusions, grabbed some shells. I think we're doing pretty good. We're making decent progress. Obviously, we don't know how to get to the wind element right now, so next episode, well, I'm pretty sure next episode I'm going to try to do some kinstone fusion and heart piece collecting and side questing and all that. Finish off that Cuckoo Ladies minigame, at least. Grab some figurines. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, so double save because I don't trust the save systems on anything. Next episode, I can guarantee we're going to go finish the Cuckoo Ladies minigame and get another heart piece. We'll grab some figurines. I'm going to look and see what upgrades we can get, because now we have the bow and arrows. We can probably get a quiver upgrade already. But next episode, at the very least, we're going to finish off the Cuckoo Ladies mini game, do the gacha machine for the figurines that we can get with the shells we have, and whatever else we're able to do, we'll do in that episode. And then after that, we'll start making our journey towards the water element. And then after that, we'll have to figure out where the wind element actually is and how to get to it. We're making progress in our journey. As always, my friends, I thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you back next time when we go catch some chickens.